This is Dr. Rodriguez, Psych 101, Chapter 10, Motivation and Emotions. We were going over the different theories of emotions. The James Lange says that your body needs to tell you that you're scared. Remember, James was lounging, so his body didn't even tell him that he was supposed to be scared. Cannon Bard says that, that our body responds as well as we feel scared at the same time. So when a cannon goes off, we jump up and we feel scared at the same time. Cannon Bard. The Schechter Singer two-factor has this S in this S. So when you see this S in this S, think, oh, I'm sweating. And, oh shit, this is bad. And then you feel scared. It's a whole bunch of S's. Sweating, oh, your cognitive appraisal, oh no, I should be scared. And then you feel scared. Facial feedback says that whatever your face is showing, your brain processes as what it is. There's this straw experiment that if half the class puts a straw in their mouth, then I show videos, so the straw is going to make them kind of force them to smile. The ones that have the straw in their mouth, the ones that are forced to smile, they find the videos that are played funnier. So it's this whole facial feedback. You know, if you force a smile, you feel happier. The Lazarus cognitive mediational theory says that there's this cognitive appraisal part before we feel scared, before our body responds. So Lazarus, think of let us think about this, and then we'll decide how we're going to feel. All right, so we see, we think, we feel. So let us think about it, and then we'll figure out if we should get scared and run away. So Lazarus is let us think about it, and then we'll decide how we feel and what we should do. What brain parts are involved with emotions? The amygdala, do you remember? Amy, we're scared. So amygdala plays a role in emotions, especially scared, surprise, that fight or flight. The hippocampus, remember the hippo needs his hippocampus to get around campus? This is our memory, our long-term memory. So our hippocampus stores our memories and the emotions involved with these memories. Our prefrontal cortex is our reasoning part of our brain. It's the part that's involved in this cognitive appraisal of, what does this mean? Should I be scared? How should I react? So the amygdala is more of that, like fight or flight. Hippocampus, it connects your memories with emotions. Prefrontal cortex is the reasoning part that says, okay, based on the information that I have from the past, I should do this. It's our reasoning part. Now, emotional intelligence refers to how well we can read others' emotions and respond to them, as well as how we regulate our own emotions. Have you ever done an emotional intelligence test? There are plenty of them on the internet. You can Google emotional intelligence test and see how well you do with emotional intelligence. How can we gain more emotional intelligence? How can we gain specifically more control over our emotions? So we have the struggle between our amygdala, this fight or flight, and our prefrontal cortex, that is our thinking, our okay, let's be reasonable, let's think about this. And we can use the techniques from cognitive behavioral therapy to help us to use more of our prefrontal cortex, our thinking, rather than responding. In cognitive behavioral therapy, they work on changing your thoughts, and with changing your thoughts comes changes in emotions and behaviors. So the first thing is you change your thoughts, and then your emotions and behaviors will change. So rather than thinking, I'm a failure, if you change that thought, then you're going to feel less sad. So cognitive behavioral therapy changes the focus from this fight or flight, this emotions, to more of your reasoning part of your brain. It helps you to engage more of your prefrontal cortex. Mirror neurons play a role in emotions and how we respond to others' emotions and how we feel when we see other people sad or happy. So mirror neurons are these neurons in our head that mirror the behaviors of others. They allow us to feel what other people are feeling. So when somebody gets, kicked in the private stomach, oh, ouch, we didn't get kicked there, but we feel like a pain. We almost feel a pain, or we're like, we flinch, or we make that sound because our mirror neurons are firing as if that's happening to us. Now, when our mirror neurons fire like that, it helps us to feel the emotions of others and helps us to be able to respond to them in an empathic way. So mirror neurons play a role in emotional intelligence. And in terms of emotional regulation, how you regulate your own emotions, it's important to remember that culture plays a role in how we display our emotions. For example, in different cultures, it might be okay for men to cry, whereas in others, it's not okay for men to outwardly cry. So culture plays a role in our regulation and expression and display of emotions.